My brightness was down. I couldn't see.
Is there a particular reason why you don't want the mask on?
I just want to know, what measures are you guys willing to take in order to impose this rule?
Well, we asked you to leave.
Okay, and if I don't want to leave the public library because I won't follow this rule, what other measures will you guys go in order to enforce this rule?
I guess I have to.
You'd have to call the police, right? And then they probably would call the police, and things will get violent just because somebody would put on a mask. Do you understand? That's called Nazism. That's exactly what that's called. That's exactly what that is. People are not subject to your rules. You cannot impose them on people.
We can ask that you leave.
Yeah, you can ask, and people can respond no.
And
And then you go to other measures to make sure that your rules are enforced. That is what we are talking about in this country. Your white rules are oppressive. They don't even make sense. Why would you ask me to put a mask on if nobody in here is sick?
Sir?
Yes, look what.
Please either put your mask on or leave for the day.
I will not leave, and they asked me, and I won't leave. Let's see what extreme measures they go to enforce these rules. No, thank
Please
you.
put your mask on.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
You know, we're not gonna have an argument with you, we're not gonna enforce anything.
Okay.
So go ahead and do your interview.
Thank you. Thank you. So I don't have to put the mask on. So I don't have to put the mask on.
Well, no, we want you to put it on.
But I'm not going to. So allow me to take the mask off, and we all have peace.
Right. Can you do what you came here for?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Thank you. So you're not going to bother me, but you're upset that I will wear the mask.
Well, you know,
Hey, listen, I'm telling you people something. Rules are important. People are important. You are putting the rules before the people. You don't even know me. You don't know who I am. You don't know anything about me. But you have already in your mind labeled me the bad guy because of a rule of a mask. Do you understand? This rule has divided us about a mask. For all I know, I could be the best guy you've ever met, but you won't even give me an opportunity because this rule stands between you and I getting to know each other.
I don't think you're a bad guy.
But the rule is being broken, and therefore, gosh, I gotta punish you. You guys, that's
I'm
Nazism.
not looking to punish you.
But you will if you have to. But you will if you have to. That's Nazism. That's what it is.
It's a matter of just consideration. You don't know.
It's not, okay, it is consideration, but when people are being considerate, if they're being considerate, as I went in the corner and I was considerate. I took my mask down in the corner. I took my mask down in the corner to be away from people, but you still bothered me. You still harassed me anyway, and you still came over there determined that I put the mask on. And so I'm telling you, I just want you guys to see, if I didn't take this opportunity to show you, I did nothing wrong. I followed your rules. I walked through the door. I put the mask on like you asked. I moved away 6 feet away from everybody, and I went in the corner and dropped my mask below my mouth in order to type on the computer 6 feet away from everybody. I was still harassed.
No one means to harass.
Okay, it doesn't make a difference if you say nobody means to. That's what they did.
I understand.
And see, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna give me this European, like, I'm sorry, but it's just the way it's supposed to be.
Well, when you say you follow the rules are that the masks are to be worn in the library.
Okay, but I was courteous though. I did exactly what she said. I went in the corner and I tried to do my job. But now you're going to make yourself right. Regardless of the situation, nobody's going to apologize. Nobody's going to show any remorse or kindness or compassion that she really harassed me. I could have just sat in that corner and did my work. The lady never had to say a thing to me. I would have been out of this store, but this would have never happened. But you guys started it. I'm telling you, that's the problem. It's not this. These minute problems are all throughout society. They're everywhere. You can't make decisions on your own without somebody first imposing a rule before you to make your decision. That's what we call European Nazism. I want to be free to make my own decision without your rule. Without your rule.
and just to give you my perspective here, I'm just trying to keep everybody as safe as possible.
I understand that, but you can't keep people safe by oppressing others.
Right.
That can't be a thing.
Right, and the fact that you have your mask off and are talking to us now is actually worse than if I would have just left you alone. I get that.
Absolutely. And I was bothering nobody.
Right.
Your rules are creating the tension that is creating the discord between whites and blacks.
Right. So what can we do to resolve this?
Yeah, you got to understand, people are more important than rules.
Yeah.
They're far more important than rules. If somebody coming in here and they want to use a computer and they can't wear a mask, try to make some accommodations for no masks. If, hey, we could put you in the corner if you need to use the computer with no mask. Treat them like a person. Make accommodations for people to participate all the time. Never exclude. Don't exclude for masks. Don't ever exclude. Try to find reasons to include, not reasons to exclude. Okay? Thank you.
Wow. I think that was beautifully done.